Well, g'day everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Stormworks. When I was on stream yesterday, I built this boat, which is a little bit more, ignore that. I forgot to actually paint that in on the decals, but I'm going to put some decals on there, a number or something at some point in time. But yeah, I built this boat on stream yesterday. It does need some modifications and stuff like that, but this is what we are going to use today. This is a what I would call a service boat. So I've basically built it. It's not finished yet, but I've basically built it as a service boat so that we can actually do fuel and stuff like that. So if we just jump into here, I'll just give you a quick squiz. All right, so what we've got basically is a fuel tank on the back there that we can pump. We've got a winch here, which will actually do a hose as well, so that we can pump fuel into our own fuel tanks or into this tank. So I've got some valves down below that I can actually change around to do that, which is really, really cool. We have an anchor, which is the first anchor I built. For some reason, it never because it's separate. It's actually detached from the ship. And those decals around the other side I need to fix up as well, which I'm going to do right now. This is going to take a little bit of time, but I will do it right now, and I'll see when I've done this because it's annoying me. There we go. Last bit. Gosh, that takes forever. It takes absolutely forever. But that's okay. I'm eventually going to, they're the decals that you use to like write names and stuff on your ship. Now we've got a mission popped up that basically says that we need to save somebody from a wild animal attack, which is what we are going to do. But to do that, we need a weapon. We definitely need a weapon because we don't have a weapon on board here. I also want to just do a really, really, really quick paint of this as well, because it is quite it's quite bright when you've got lights on and stuff. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to paint this up just to sort of get rid of a lot of the glare and stuff like that. It gets very, 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 very dark in here. So might paint these in this color. Let's keep going there. We'll paint that as well. And I want to change the color of the lights as well because they are very, very bright. So let's get you up there. That's going to dampen off a lot of the color by painting the ceiling this color. Well, at least I'm hoping that is the case. We've got you. Did we get that side? We didn't. We'll get those as well. And we'll paint this. There we go. Lovely. And what I'm also doing is I'm doing the deck as well. And I'm doing the deck kind of in. I've got a couple of custom colors here. So I'm going to do the deck in that, which will be good. Which is in that color already, is it? Must be. We'll throw this in here as well, like that. And I'm kind of making the deck look kind of timber. So to do that, I'm using a separate color like that, and I'm just running some different colors in here randomly to make it kind of look like we've got floorboards in here. Like that. Throw a bit over there, and maybe one through here, a little bit of that. There we go. And up here as well, we'll do a little bit there and there. Throw that in there, and we'll do that. Right, so that makes it kind of look a little bit like floorboards, like not completely, but it's kind of it's kind of the best that I can do. So we'll throw you in as well, and you and you. That's all done. Under here, I think we might go black. And I think we might actually store some weapons under here and some ammunition, I reckon. So we'll go black under there. Like that. Building boats in this is just so... like, just building stuff is so good, hey? Let's go back up there. We'll get all of this in black as well. There we go. And while we're here, we will get... I don't know what they're going to call it, so I'm just going to look. I'm not going to type in gun. Decorative fluid, weapons. There we go, weapons. So we're going to need a not a cannon. What we're going to need is we're going to need an assault rifle, I reckon. Where's an assault rifle? There should be one here, I think. Autocannon, belt feeders. These are all stuff for building modular weapons on your ship, which we don't need any modular weapons on our ship. We need an assault rifle. Do we have an assault rifle here somewhere? I know that we do. No, it doesn't look like we do. Ammo? Well, we do have rifle ammo. There we go. It'll be rifle. Spear gun, SMG, rifle, pistol, and flare gun. So we're going to go rifle ammo. And I'm going to throw that in here. There we go. We'll roll it over again as well. We'll throw 1, 2, 3, and whoop. I keep hitting the I keep hitting the F button. All right, let's go back down here, and we'll throw 3 more in here. So we'll just rotate you around 1, 2, 3, and maybe 3 in there so that we've got a fair bit. I don't know how much ammo we're going to need. Undo, and rotate that around. 1, 2, 3, and then we will go rifle, which is right there. And we'll throw one of those in here. Spin you around, and spin you around. There we go. That should be okay. So we'll throw him in there. There's our there's our assault rifle. So that's good. Next thing that we need to do is probably get a bit of that, and we'll do some more painting. We'll paint through there and there and there. Like that. We'll paint that and that, that and that as well. Paint down the sides. Lovely. For some reason I've unpainted my bed. Don't know why. There we go. We'll go down there and down there. This is going to dampen this off a little bit. Walls wise in here, I think I'm going to probably go this color. And the reason why I'm not actually using the fill tool in this is because it tends to sometimes, the way I've built the boat, it sometimes feels it feels like it actually like fills in other stuff on the outside as well. So we'll get this in here like this. And we'll get you done. There we go. Lovely. Get those bits in there. Get that and that. Get you. And we'll throw that around there. Cool. It was getting very, very, because I hadn't painted it, it was getting very, very bright. So there we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We'll get that. And we'll grab that as well. There we go. Can we get those little bits there? Yes, we can. And for the cockpit, I think we might go a lighter grey, I reckon. There we go. Yeah, that should be all right. Just to define it a little bit. There we go. Got you. Got the side of that. Get those buttons there. And yeah, building an anchor. It's great. It was great building an anchor. I hadn't built one before. So I got one built, and it works actually really, really well. Most of the time. Like anything in Stormworks, right? Most of the time. And those two there. All right, so that should sort that issue out there. That is lovely. Downstairs we need to downstairs we have quite a bit of stuff to do. Might even grab a little bit of that and do some spots on the walls like that, maybe. Just to break it up a little bit. Do the same on here, like that. There we go. Lovely. All right, cool. Just gives us a little bit of extra stuff there. Now, don't need anything else on here, I don't think. So we've got our assault rifle, so we should be able to do that. That mission. At some point, I'm actually going to drop this back so that it's on a little bit of an angle. At the moment, it's sort of going straight up. So I'll sort that out at some point, and we can probably sort that out together. On the top there, I have flares, which I may actually paint in red. There we go, because they are an explosive device. So we'll throw that in there like that. So that's our flares up on the back there, which is cool. And I'm thinking probably of making like a greeny color for this. I don't know, but for now it's perfectly fine. Let's save that. Lovely. And we will spawn it. There we go. And I'll run over. We'll get on top. Just want to check what fuel level we have in here. We do have 2,300 in fuel, which is good. The other thing that we might do, I don't think I have any fuel in there. So I think we might actually put some fuel in there, or pump some fuel in there. Let's go over here. There we go. We've got a whole pile of little devices and stuff in there. How much fuel do we have sitting in here? We've got 3,600. Let's grab a hose. Let's go to pumping out. Pump out is there. Let's attach the hose there. Let's go to pump out. Yep. Lovely. And got to go over here, jump up the back of the boat. It's always really really difficult when you use it when you've got a hose. Oh, come on. It's like really difficult to actually move. Let's just try that. Oh, got it. I got it there at one point. Come on. Okay, that took a while, didn't it? Okay, let's put this into our pump in right there, and we'll start pumping some fuel into there. The reason why I'm putting some fuel into here is because I want to be able to. I want the opportunity to be able to. I probably should turn it on. I know it's really dark in here. There we go. All right, we'll just get some fuel in here. And that might be enough. So let's detach that. Let's go there, and I'll put this back. There we go. We'll get the torch on. We'll swim in the water with our waterproof torch. There we go. We'll throw this back in here. There we go. Throw you in there, and torch back on, and off we go. So I've got lights here for deck lights, which is good. Don't need that. I probably should have put those on in the first place, shouldn't I? And that runs a couple of lights down there. In here, I've got some lights there, and this is down below. I haven't started decking this out yet, but I will be decking this out and prettying it up a little bit, which will be good. So we'll turn those off. We'll take that off. And then obviously in here, we've got internal lights. there, like so, which we don't need at the moment. We've got gauge lights, which backlight the gauges, and we've got our flares button over there for when we need it. Let's fire this up. There's a little bit of there's a little bit of an issue there with my circuitry, as you can see. All right, let's move. We now have ourselves a weapon, so we should be able to protect ourselves from the wild animal. There we go. Let's check the map and find out where this job is to protect somebody from the wild animal. Over here, no, yes. Okay, so we're going to hit a waypoint for there. Actually, we'll do a waypoint for here. There we go, and we'll head around in that direction there. Lovely. So yeah, I've been really. That's so much better. There's so much better in here now that I've like put a darker ceiling on and stuff like that. I have found that I need to trim this a little bit, usually around about 0.7, like that, just because it tends to want to turn to the right a little bit, which is a little bit strange, to be honest. That was the other thing that I wanted to do that I had on my list. I've got a couple of things on my list. I've got tie down, I've got rope anchors down here on the side there. I actually want to bring them up to the top. So there's a little bit that needs painting as well. I want to actually bring those up to the top. What's that over there? Fishing boat? Yeah, it looks like it. Look at that. And we didn't do these lights. I want to yellow these lights off a bit as well. We've got all of our gear out here, our welders and stuff like that. Here's my anchor system. So I've basically got a large winch into an electric pulley, anchor on the other side. It's all hooked up with cables, and I probably need to backlight these at some point. Anchor up, anchor down, and mag on. So, and it's supposed to give me a depth, but it doesn't really work. So, but those windows need to be. Oh, they are black. These are gas relief valves from my large fuel tank, and I've got one up the top there as well. The reason why I put some fuel in here was because I wanted to let's just make sure everything's all right. The reason why I put fuel in there was because I wanted to possibly do one of those service things. So I've got to sort all of this out at some point as well. And these valves here, they divert, so they either go to the fuel tank or they go to the boat's fuel tank or external tank up there. So I do believe I've got a fluid relief valve up there, and I reckon can't get up there at the moment. I've also got this up there as well. There we go, up here. I've got that fluid port there, and I don't know. I reckon those fluid ports, I reckon they dump fuel. See how fuel's dumping out of there? So I don't know what it is that's causing that, but anyway, here's what it is. So we're heading over in this direction. I'll see you guys when we get over to the island, and we try and kill off this wild animal with our assault rifle. I've never used an assault rifle in this before, so let's turn the lights off there. We'll close the door there, and in we go. Okay, we are nearly here, and what I'm thinking to do, I'm very concerned about the amount of fuel that we've used just on this trip. So what I plan to do, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to anchor up here. I reckon I'm going to anchor into here in this area, and on this beach here, rather than go all the way around the map. Like I was going to go around to here, but I think we'll anchor here, and I think we're pretty well out there. So we'll head over here. We'll let this drift in. There we go. Yeah, we used an absolutely massive amount of fuel coming over here. All right, let's start dropping the anchor down. We'll jump out of here. And we'll stop dropping it down. We'll turn the mag on. Oh, they're not leaked. There we go. The mag has dropped. Let's just go back up here and turn that off. Okay, so operating from in there, that's the first time I've used that button. Operating from in there is not a good thing. So the mag has linked, so let's just bring that up until it's just a little bit... I bring it up until it's a little bit tense. I'll just bring it up a little bit so that the boat doesn't just disappear too far, so... There we go. Probably about there. Drop it down just a little bit to give a little bit of slack there. All right, let's do this. Let's close that door. Let's jump in here and let's equip the assault rifle. We'll get some ammo, and we will also get probably some med kits, I reckon. A couple of med kits. All right, lovely. Let's head out here. And boat is anchored. It's turned off. It's anchored there. You can see the anchor down the bottom there, which is stuck to the ground, hopefully. Is the anchor stuck to the ground? I'm pretty sure that it is. Yes, it is. Beautiful. It's mag locked to the ground. All right. Perfect. The anchor needs some more weights in it, which I forgot to do as well. Let's go and see if we can find where this person is. So somewhere in here, there is a person who has unfortunately been attacked by a wild animal, and it's up to us to actually get rid of the wild animal, which I've never done before. I've never even used it. I've never even used a gun in this. There we go. It seems to work all right. Let's reload. Lovely. Turn our torch back on. We'll head up here. See if we can't find this animal and kill it off. I don't know how tough the animals are. The chances are I'm going to get myself absolutely slaughtered here. But we'll also keep our eye out for some crates as well. So while we're moving around, we'll keep our eye out for crates. Oh, I thought that might have been a wild animal. I could have slept, but I didn't want to. It's like the sun's coming up. I didn't want to sleep because I didn't want this mission to cancel itself. So this rescue. Well, it is in effect a rescue mission, isn't it? So there we go. Let's keep rolling through here. Got the airfield around here. It is around here somewhere. There's a helicopter up there. Oh yeah, it's an Elvis. All right, I can't see anything yet. We're still about 240 meters away. But while we're rolling past here, let's see if we can't find ourselves some crates. There's no point in not looking for crates. I think this is about 40,000. That's 50,000 here. Can't see any way inside by the looks of it. We'll have a look around here for crates as well. Just to you never know. You never know when you're going to find a crate. And I desperately need money because I spent all my money on building up some fuel. So I don't think we can open this. Well, we can. Is there a crate in here? There's no crate in here. No, that's not the crates. All right, cool. That's fine. That's fine. We tried. Let's go over and see if we can't find this wild animal. Oh, there's quite a few helicopters and stuff in the air. They're everywhere. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, keep our eye out because there may be some drop crates in here as well. And we're nearly at the waypoint. Oh, I can hear something. I could hear something back there. There is an animal there. Here is a person. Is it this animal that we're supposed to be shooting? No, it's not. I think I just killed a deer for no reason at all. Oh, it only incapacitates them. Okay. That's interesting. I don't want to use up all of my ammo. Now, there is a person over here. I did see a person over here, so... let's have a look in these places as well while we're here. Because you never know when there's going to be a crate spawning in one of these. Nothing in there. I'll go and have a squiz at this one as well. Can't see a wild animal around here anywhere. Nothing around there, but there's a nice little clothesline. Nope. No crates in there either. And I'm guessing this is the person that we need to rescue. And let's just double check the mission, shall we? Save survivor from wild animal. Incapacitate or kill one dangerous black bear. Okay, one dangerous black bear. So we need to find a black bear. Nope, no crates in here either. That's unfortunate, isn't it? I really desperately need some money. Hello. Follow me. Let's go and find ourselves a black bear. Are you coming? Cool. She's not damaged. We'll just keep our eye out. We only need to incapacitate it. So I think I heard one over here. I reckon that growling. I think that growling might have been from a bear. But you would certainly think that it would be close, wouldn't you? Over here, maybe? Can't see anything in here. Cannot hear any growling or grunting in here anymore either. So, she's still following? Yes, she is. So we'll have a scout around here as well, around the outskirts. Sorry, buddy, didn't mean it. Because I'm guessing that it should be close by to where she was if we're saving her from it. Okay, helicopters in the air. Cannot find me a black bear anywhere. Keep your ears out. Oh. There he is. Where'd he go? Not that you'd actually be physically chasing a black bear, right? There we go. He's incapacitated. So we've got 2 grand for that, which is really, really good. She's still with us? Yes, she is. Okay, now we need to take her, I think, to hospital. So we achieved great things. We achieved great things. Let's, while we're here, How far are we? This is actually quite a large island, isn't it? We're over here somewhere. Wow, there's a lot to explore over here. All right, let's maybe head back to the boat. So we'll set a waypoint there, and we'll head in that direction. See if we can't find any crates or anything while we're at it, which I doubt we're going to be able to. What's that, a fox? It is. It's a little fox. Making a little squeaky sound. Are you still coming? You are. Okay, I'm guessing that she's... I'm guessing she's the survivor. Right, back to the boat. Okay, my boat seems to be missing. And I don't know where, I don't know where it's gone. Fish. There's fish in the water. Let's have a look on here. It's supposed to be down here somewhere. My boat is supposed to be here somewhere. Where the hell has it gone? It's completely disappeared. No! It's not in the water. It's not stuck under the water. It's just completely disappeared. This sounds like a little bit of gank to me. Cannot see it there anywhere. She was anchored down. Can't see it down there anywhere. It's not underwater, so it hasn't sunk. Has some bugger bloody stolen my boat? It's just completely and utterly disappeared. Huh. Well, I'll be. That's really interesting. That's really very interesting. I do have show vehicles on... it's despawned. It's like it's actually despawned. Because it's just not here anymore. That's really, really weird. I can't see it anywhere on the map. Anywhere at all on the map. And I'm not running over there to the hospital. That's a long way. All right, let me see how I can figure this out. Well, there you go. What a crazy way to end an episode. My boat has completely disappeared. Completely disappeared. Definitely, it's definitely not underwater. It was anchored down here, and it was securely anchored to the ground, and it's just gone. So, interesting. Oh yeah, you can't hold your breath very long, can you? You little squeaky boy. I'm stuck. I'm stuck on this island, guys. I am completely stuck on this island. We're going to need to figure out what to do. So I'll probably end up, I believe, teleporting back. But it's going to kill this mission. We at least got $2,000, so we've at least got something in our coffers. But I might run around and have a look at this island and see what's going on. See if I can find any crates or anything like that. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, that is a little bit disappointing. That is definitely a little bit disappointing, but it is what it is. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.